Okay, we've got a new game to try out today. Rise of Industry 2. I played the original in like 2022. I remember really liking it actually. Should be a fun one to try. This one is made by Somasim. I played Project High Rise as well, and I really loved that one. I never got to play Sim Tower, so that was kind of a nice one to try. I don't think Somasim made the original Rise of Industry, so it'll be interesting to see how this one works. Yeah, thank you to Cassetto Games for sending me a key for this one.
The last thing we need is somebody looking too closely at this thing. All right, I'll see you around.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Frank Wilson, and I want to turn you into a captain of industry. If you're hungry and you're willing to learn, I can teach you how to build a bulletproof investment portfolio, taking in everything from agriculture to aviation. But before I bestow my wealth of industrial experience upon you, I gotta be sure that you can handle yourself. So, welcome to Spoolsville. It's a little backwater burg where you can come to grips with the basics of business without causing too much damage to your reputation. Or mine. So here's your assignment. I want to see if you can figure out how to build the facilities to create VHS tapes. Nothing too taxing. Once you've figured out the lay of the land, so to speak, we can take off the training wheels and start making some real money. You ready? Good. Then I'll see you on the other side.
This is really cool. A little bit quiet. Hey Frankie, the board is very much into my business philosophy as outlined in my Frankie Says Business tape, so they hired me to help you get started here at Initial Logistics Incorporated. So welcome to the company. Hope you're taking notes, but don't worry if you're not. Like my informational tapes, you can always come back and revisit any part that you missed. It's going to be a whole new series of Frankie Says Business info tapes. It's going to be huge. Only one problem, we need tons of cassette tapes to get them out to my adoring public. That's where you can help. To get to our goal of making cassettes, we've got to get plastic production running in this region. So I'm going to walk you through the process of going from drilling oil to making plastic to manufacturing cassette tapes. Ready to go. First we'll need to acquire raw materials for plastic. We could buy those materials from someone else, but lucky for us there's an ample crude oil deposit on this very island. It'll be cheaper and more profitable if we extract it ourselves, right? For some orientation, here's our regional headquarters complex. It contains a number of buildings, including contract delivery depot, which we will be learning about later. If you do well, you can take my corner office once the contract is up. Notice the nearby city of Spoolsville right now. It's a sleepy little town, but it will grow along with us. It will provide us with most important asset, human capital. To begin, we must build a proper facility to extract oil from this deposit. For your convenience, I have enabled the deposit overlay in the overlays bar on the top right of your screen, which shows natural resources in the ground. If you want to do this yourself, it's in the top right row of buttons. For oil extraction, we'll need a hydrocarbon extraction complex. By the way, a complex is a connected collection of buildings in a specific industry. You might build a hydrocarbon extraction complex to extract crude oil. For example, later we'll be building a media production complex to make those cassettes I was talking about. Build a new complex into the build menu on the bottom left corner of your screen. Click start a new complex. Let's start by building a hydrocarbon extraction complex. You'll be first prompted to select its borders, then place the central office. You will only be able to place complex buildings within that area of influence. So let's make sure the area we selected includes the crude oil deposit we found earlier. No idea where I should put my camera. Well and pump that brings oil and natural gas up from the depths. Extracts 5 barrels of crude oil per day. Must be built in a complex. I'm guessing that it has to be placed on a deposit. This complex building stuff is interesting. And when you look at like chemical plants and stuff, they are like absolutely massive instead of it being this like single building, so this makes sense. Mm-hmm. Okay. The barrels every 7 days, and this makes 5 per day. Holy shit. And crude oil a day will make 4 plastic. Okay. So this one is sharing a space with another one. I'm guessing, do they have limited amounts? Oh, shit. Or is it just more optimal to have one share? And then maybe something later on. Or maybe you want 2 oil wells per the patch. Maybe that's more optimal. we should did check marks there. Where's the closest power line? Okay. It is doing check marks. Livery. Crude oil, hydrocarbon, plastic production. And oh. Oh, there we go. Pipes and power lines were still being built. Crude oil, hydrocarbon, plastic. 10 barrels a day. Mm-hmm. Nice tutorial. Gave me the basis and they're kind of easing me into it. Media production complex. I could have it right here next to the plastic. Got the power lines and stuff here too. Wonder if we had to worry about traffic jams and stuff. Plastic and paper. We still need to deliver the water here. I guess to make the offices and stuff work. I really like the UI. Okay. Yeah, they still need the water and electricity. Where was that guide thingy? Eight plastic and 2 paper a day. Pallets every 6 days. We will have to up our plastic production. Okay. Oh, the tanker loading facility is full. There we go. 20 a day. Producing 8 plastic a day. Paper from headquarters. Industrial loading facility. What is it they use here? Liquids or gases? Oh yeah, I need to put it in the headquarters. We have an industrial storage. We don't. There we go. Was 2 a day, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, and the plastic as well. Go. Oh yeah, I didn't sign this. What do I need to sign? The shipment is in 5 days. Everything should be in place. Shipment should arrive. We're making VHS tapes. Not letting me make a contract for them. Making 4 a day. Should be able to sell this. In 10 days we'll be making 40 of them. Congrats, you've done it. You're officially done with Frankie's tutorial training program, and I can afford you the certificate of completion with all rights, honors, and privileges associated therein. Always wanted to say that. There's a whole lot more out there that can trip you up. Factory files, utility contracts, regulators, but now that you've got the basics down, I'm sure you're able to weather any storm. And besides, if you ever have a specific question that wasn't covered in this tutorial, make sure to check Frankie's tips in the top right row of the buttons. Always happy to lend a hand. So we've got a campaign or a sandbox. Kind of wish I had a more detailed customization. Allows one additional complex expansion facility in each complex. Collects 1 research point per day from every central office. Increases production facility construction cost. Increases the capacity of loading facilities. Increase power water delivered from regional agreements. Reduces the amount of byproduct produced by factories, farms and mines. Purchasing land is cheaper. Don't really know enough to think what would be good. Byproduct maybe. Okay. Develop Cleveland into a regional powerhouse of industrial materials. The following are their traits and skills. Some traits are generally applicable, while others are only relevant for specific jobs. VP of Operations, Regional Utility Upgrade cost minus, Complex Manager, Factory Daily Production plus, Chance of Factory Accident. Factory Accidents Complex become plus 10. Complex Manager, Farm and Mine Output. VP of Research, Daily Research Point. I could have used a quick tutorial of that, how to plan that, but I guess I'll find out by playing.
was not a bribe. I accidentally dropped the envelope of cash while visiting the precinct. You know, kid, the moment I saw you, I said to myself, this kid's got something. A little rough around the edges, sure. A lack of style, maybe. Bad haircut. But the kid's got something. And then I said to myself, you know what this kid's got? Raw materials, baby. The kind of raw materials you find in Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Cleveland Browns. Birthplace of rock and roll, and your first stop on the way to the top. This city is sitting on a metaphorical goldmine of natural resources. All of it waiting for someone to come along and extract those raw materials so they can be transformed into something truly spectacular, just like I'm going to do with you. So I want you to get out there and show this nation that the heart of industry is still beating in Cleveland, Ohio. And for God's sakes, would you please do something about that hair? You're making us look bad.
Dick. Cleveland was an industrial superpower. While it may seem that those glory days have faded, all of the key factors that made Cleveland a powerhouse remain unchanged. The area still has excellent access to raw materials and retains significant technical know-how. Show the world that northeastern Ohio's industrial prowess is as much in the future it was in the past by turning the area into a center for metallurgic output. Cleveland's got good access to coal and iron ore, so to me that means one thing: steel. Let's make a go of reviving the Ohio steel industry. I know there's big money to be made here. I wonder if Ohio actually has like a steel industry. Acquire the new technology, modern steel processing and iron mining. Obligations. Get a moderate production of carbon steel going, 200 coils of carbon steel over a period of 30 days. Get your production of steel products ramped up to demonstrate that you can easily meet whatever potential customer might demand. 500 coils. You can develop a customer base for your carbon steel. You must satisfy all of the following. I'm not sure what's the point of having this in between goals, where they all kind of lead to the same thing. Oh, I can select if I want which one I want. Interesting. So I can either go into glass production or steel production. It's all clear to me. Glass, get it? Well, once you see the revenue that we'll be making, you'll come around to my sense of humor. Anyway, I believe in the glass industry and I'm willing to fund making it. Glass manufacturing, sand excavation, packaging company. I love those mines though. Okay. That's cool. Would be nice if they do like a bit of a historical thing in this game. You know how like Zoo Tycoon and Planet Zoo and all those let you read about the regions and animals. Oh, we've got an iron ore thing right there. Or we would have sand there. Okay. So far you have raised Series A investment. In order to raise Series B, you need to satisfy your obligations to at least one of your investors. So I'm still not sure if these have limited amounts or what is the point of putting a shaft on top of multiple sources. It just says iron ore here. Doesn't show any amounts or anything. Like, do I still get the 8 iron ore if I just put this over these 2 little spots? I guess I can test it out. Normally you'd think that you'd want your thing to cover as many deposits as you can. Maybe that's not the choice. Maybe that's not the play here. Secondary builders to do the extraction. Yeah. They didn't mention anything about that. They could make this a lot more clear. Oh shit. Accidentally built this as highway. Ready to get going in Cleveland. There's some funding from the state of Ohio available here to help new industries get off the ground. If you want, I can give you some guidance and release those funds as we go. Or I can just give you the lump sum now, and that's pretty much the last you'll hear from me for now. So which way do you want to go? I'll take any help you can offer. Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't. The road right there, so I can put loading facilities. What are we supposed to... Yeah, just carbon steel, not coil specifically. Four iron ore and 2 coal. This is producing 8 a day. To sell some of our iron ore as well. Ah, nobody wants to buy it. 50 tons, god damn. This building connects to the global satellite network, allowing for near instant worldwide communication. Connecting your complex to the network produces 1 research point per day. Well, we don't need research yet. This is where you manage your executive team of VPs and complex managers. Okay. Hi boss, Roger Fleming, your trusty executive assistant reporting in. In addition to my day of keeping you caffeinated and your schedule plugging along, I'd like to help you with an extra task. Decide how you can enlist your executive assistant. Let's work towards one of our investors' goals. Come up with a plan for me to review based on one of them. Get a work item based on investor goal. Lucrative land deals, research boost, decline. Huh? Work item. Change my mind. Who will get my coffee and manage my calendar if you're doing other things? Stay where you are and don't do that. As requested, I put together a few things we can get started on to help meet our investment requirements. Build and expand carbon steel production. Begin new mission investment effort. Carbon steel, sure. Already something we're doing anyways. Let's make the deliveries. 8 tons of iron ore. Wait for that floating facility to be done. Coal is probably a mineral as well, of course. There we go. Need iron ore and 4 coal. Another bay. Wait, do this? Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, it automatically moves the pipe. I was worried that I built myself in a corner with the pipes. There we go. Okay. No attached storage that is compatible with outputs. Okay, I need a couple more connectors. Welcome to our fair city. I'm Ann Jenkins, the mayor of Cleveland. You've expanded quite nicely. I'd like to propose our municipal government as a potential partner for you. So how can we assist you as you get started in our region? Lump sum, series of payments, research, boosting worker happiness, refused assistance. Theories, maybe. Okay. Blast furnace is operational. Probably need another loading facility to send it out. Yeah. And an industrial storage warehouse. Okay. Sign a contract. We are producing 8 coils a day. Medium steel sales agreement. We could probably use more coal, right? Let's see what we can do about getting that, shall we? I think you could acquire some land with a coal deposit for us. Ownership of a nearby lot with a coal deposit. Begin a mission to build coal mine. New technology necessary to build coal mines. Cash infusion and begin a mission to build a coal mine. Ownership of a nearby lot with a coal deposit. Sweet. We can drop the purchase contract. Edward White here. We do some business together. I'll be in town for a few days and I'm hosting a round of golf with some other industrialists. Here to join. Invite your vendor to take advantage of your club sponsorship and pay for the whole thing. Join them and gain some influence. It gave me this spot. We can't build there. I need to buy this nearby land still. How do I buy more land? I won't be able to utilize this gold spot if I don't have the nearby land to build highways and stuff from. They'll just get fucked over. I must hire a VP of operations. I'm gonna see my production amounts compared to the contracts. I just have to figure that out on my own. Carbon steel getting in 8. Eight is being delivered. What was the sales? So much going on with this UI. I don't know where to look for stuff. There we go. Ow! My knee! So we have an in of 16 and an out of 12, so we've got a daily production of 4 right now. Probably won't find a contract for 4 coils. Oh, 4 coils every 3 days. Four coils per day. That should work, right? I should be evening out. Yeah. So now I'm selling everything that I'm making. Now I can focus on expanding. I can get that new VP. Daily delivery cost. Regional utility upgrade cost. Regional level factory utility usage minus. Available loading base plus. I mean, she seems way better, and I don't see like a hiring cost. I guess they're the same. You just can get lucky with the options you have. Okay, so now I should be able to buy that area, right? Yeah, I just need access. I don't need to buy the place. Oh. Insufficient input water. What changed? Why did it suddenly start requiring more water? Looks like it's not using everything though. I don't know. Well, there should be an access road. Why is it not producing it? Yeah, there's still plenty of water to spare, but for some reason it's saying that there's insufficient input. Do I have to build another connector even though I don't need it? Oh, the flow rate. Why up that? I need to negotiate for that somewhere. Utilities. But did they just like start giving me less water all of a sudden? I guess so. Or was it in one of these thousands of notifications I'm getting? I guess I could make my own water facility too. Is there's that water over there? But I think I'd need to research that first. Facilitates the construction of water treatment plants to feed water pipe networks. Sure. Guess I should try that VP as well. Which VP was it? VP of Operations. Already have one. so much going on. I have no idea how to get started with it. How do I get to that screen? Oh, there we go. Oh, already receiving the maximum. Initiate the process of increasing the amount of this utility you can access via utility agreements. Happy part is that we're not gonna be able to produce anything while we wait for this to run. We have that until we get this set up. Well produces water that can be pumped into the pipe network for consumption or storage. Holy shit. I'm assuming that it's cheaper to produce your own water. Mm-hmm. Okay. So can I now say fuck you to the old contract? There we go. Now we're not bringing in any more water from outside. Daily cost of 200, 400. Yep, it's way cheaper. Saving up good 200 daily. Definitely worth doing this. Guessing you can also make your own electricity eventually too. I'm all about that. I love self-sufficient factories and stuff. Running out of for all your workers. Lack of housing decreases happiness as workers have to commute from towns further away. Consider investing in a residential construction in Cleveland to improve the housing situation. Ah. So we actually get to like improve the situation of the nearby town too. I like that. Yeah, so we have 300 workers and there's only space for 296. Phone rings with Ann Jenkins waiting on the line. We are delighted to hear that you want to invest in the growth of Cleveland. While city government does not participate in residential development directly, it has been my personal prerogative to support private enterprise in this regard. Let's cut to the chase. If you're willing to invest in a new housing development, I will personally fast-track your applications to the appropriate zoning committees and environmental reviews. Let's make this happen. You offer to build a new residential area of type small houses. It will cost you 15 grand and it will increase city's housing stock by 40 units. Okay. I like that, being able to see the city like growing. Oh, now we can look into this coal mine. I need to research the tech first though. Let's click on the coal. Cool. Gonna need 300 more research points to get the coal mining tech. I built like research stuff in my headquarters. Occasion for your VP or of PR to hold a corporate showcase to facilitate connections with vendors and suppliers. Corporate fire pit. Technologies enable you to expand your production into new areas, and they can also enhance your existing facilities. Technologies are earned by redeeming research points, which in turn are generated by your staff on given tasks or from certain buildings. Most production facilities require a company to have a certain technology in order to construct and operate it. You can review all building technologies and resources in the production manual. This guide shows you how resources are produced. And this guide shows you how resources are produced and in turn which processes use those resources as part of their own production process. Yep, I feel like I wish I could zoom in on these pictures and stuff. Like I figured how to use this on my own, kind of, rather than do this stuff. If you could click these pictures and if you could have hot links to stuff, especially hot links into the production manual, that would be really nice. I guess I need to hire a new executive. How much coal was I getting? 50 tons every 10 days. We are using all of the coal, at least. Cost of new technologies plus 10 research point from Skunk Workshop. Daily research point output minus. Can't initiate Skunk Works. Is this one? Both kind of seem like they suck. Assign Anhill to work towards a large research breakthrough. This will result in unpredictable outcomes with potential discovery that could lead to a large amount of research points. Produce 1 research point per day. Okay, so that's what the trade show is for. To answer a machine verse with an excited message from Francis Mason. Hey, listen, I wanted to introduce you to someone. Do you know Gerald Marion from Empire Mines? I think you two would hit it off. Feels like there might be some valuable synergies between both your businesses. Because of your precious contracts involving carbon steel, your friend wants to introduce you to someone involved with coal. Sure. I'm gonna be making my own coal soon enough, so... One research point per day. That is a long time to get a new tech. There's something that would give me some research, right? 1 research point per day. Employs 10 workers. Recently received a call from a local university. They have a group of eager engineering students who are hungry from some direct experience. Some spelling mistakes, sure. If we fund them, we can keep some of their research should they make any discoveries. What should I tell them? Fund 6 months of research and see if you get some research points at the end of the term. Sure. 5,000 every 30 days. And for the mining safety board, we're looking to increase some of our worker safety metrics, and some of those numbers seem hard to move. Could you provide some funding for a worker safety initiative? Influence points. Fuck that. Monthly development grants from local municipality. This won't replace her, right? Okay, so we can get into glass production as well now. Not to brag, but I'm quite the squash player at the Inland Energy. Everyone's afraid to play me. Get to play soon while I'm in town. Decide if you want to hit the squash court. Sure. I'm sorry to inform you, we've run into some hiccups with coal. We might be short this time around. Hope you can understand. Next delivery of coal will not happen. Oof. Okay, so more purpose for being self-sufficient. Vendors are unreliable. And soda. I still have to pay the salary if the building is not active. $144 research points. Pretty damn good for just 30 days. We've gotten only 30 points for this time. Investor goal, lucrative land deal, research boost. Yep. Give me all that research. New trade show. Expand our research horizon. Let's have Anhill catch up on what is the bleeding edge of technology this year. Good news, boss. I found a lot of promising research that only got partially completed. With a bit of funding, we should be able to power through and get it finished. Decide which to purchase. Gas turbine, coal turbine, coking, pet coke. Coal turbines. It's gonna be like power production, right? Also, I would really like to have a search bar. Yeah, let's get the coal turbine. So once we set up our coal mines, we can start making our own power as well. Okay. Guess I could look into the sand manufacturing. Jäger. Just put it on top of the glass stuff, I guess. Oh shit, or did I need a mine for this? Sand excavator, that's what I needed. Which is built in the mining complex, okay. Can I wreck this complex somehow? Game confuses me so much. Complexes. There's a screen for that. Like where you can see all of the complexes. Is it possible to delete a complex? There we go. This needs to be a mining complex. Oh, this is a big one. Shit. While attending the recent trade show, Anhill smooshed with CTOs of a few companies in our space and learned about newest technologies currently in research or various stages of production. 104. Nice, that will get us to coil production. I think I have to end the stream here today though. God, I'm so tired lately. I finally got my sleeping rhythm to a good 8 hours a night, but just left me so tired for some reason. I think I might need to visit a doctor's office. I've got a new job starting on the 23rd. Gotta get that sorted out before then. But yeah, it seems like an interesting game. I'm just way too out of it to really properly play it at the moment. I still appreciate the key. I'll probably return to this another time. See everyone then.